As lakhs of admirers bid an emotional adieu to rebel star Ambarish, a few more rituals remain to be completed following his funeral. Ramya's apparent clarification for not attending rebel star's funeral shows up. She shared a post on Instagram saying she has tumor in her leg and was unable to move. A poster showed up on social media condoling Ramya. Fans of Ambarish expressed their ire over her not attending Ambi's funeral. Congress comes to Ramya's rescue. Water Resources Minister D.K. Shivkumar and Deputy Chief Minister Parmeshwara defend Ramya, say she fractured her leg and could not attend Ambi's funeral. And Yatindra Siddaramaiah gets surrounded by residents of Hunsur over his missing a felicitation event in favour of another. Hello and a very good morning, very good afternoon to all NEWS9 viewers. I'm Neha. Let's begin our day by looking at some of the top stories of this hour. We start with some big news coming in. Late Ambarish's family to perform post-cremation rituals at Srirangapatna tomorrow. Suman, Lata and Abhishek opt to rest for today. Family to perform post-cremation rituals at Kantirva studio before heading to Srirangapatna. This is the big news that we are currently tracking at this moment. Late Ambarish's family will perform the post-cremation rituals at Srirangapatna tomorrow. Now, Suman, Lata and Abhishek have opted to rest for today. The family will perform post-cremation rituals at Kantirva studio before heading to Srirangapatna. Ambarish was laid to rest yesterday at Kantirva studio. Right besides Dr. Rajkumar's memorial, and a sea of humanity was seen gathered to just catch a glimpse of the departed soul of the beloved leader and a proven politician. And of course, several speculations were rife that he will be the post-cremation rituals will be performed at Srirangapatna. Now, official confirmation also stating the same, that Ambarish's family will perform post-cremation rituals at Srirangapatna, but it will happen tomorrow. Sumalata and Abhishek, the wife and son, have opted to rest for today. Well, on more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Prajwal Prasad on the phone line. Well, Prajwal, finally the air is cleared over the same. Ambarish's family is all set to perform post-cremation rituals at Srirangapatna tomorrow. What more details can you share with us at this moment?
Yes, Neha, learning from the fact now the close sources and family members have said that initially Sumalata as well as Abhishek wanted to come towards the Kantirva studio and again pay their last respects to Ambarish and take part in the small rituals which were to be held today, but it was not held because they opted for rest rather than going there, because understandably it's been over 48 hours since the demise of Ambarish, and they have not been resting at all, both Abhishek as well as Sumalata, because only in Mandya Sumalata rested for over 1 to 1.5 hours, whereas Abhishek took a rest only for 45 minutes after much convincing from Yash, and we did see those in the visuals too. So they opted for rest today, and also when they consulted their priest, the family priest, he told that it was not right for both the wife as well as the son to go there, because it was still burning, the wood was still burning over there, and they wanted the flames to be completely doused off before they could perform the halu tuppa ritual, meaning to say the milk and the ghee. They offer the milk and the ghee to the departed so their souls rest in peace. That is the common belief here according to their tradition. As the ashes are still on fire as of now, we can still see that in our visuals. So they will wait for it to burn off completely, and it was considered to be inauspicious for them to go. That was the first reason. The second will be the update is as follows. On tomorrow they will be visiting the Kantirva studio. They will be performing the rituals, taking the ashes, and then they will be immersing this at the Srirangapatna, and they will finish off all the rituals finally, Neha. So these are the latest developments that is taking place, and also till now Sumalata's sister is not left the house of Ambarish now, and she is told that she prefers to stay here and finish all the rituals, and only post that she will be leaving to Andhra Pradesh from where Sumalata hails from.
That's right, Prajwal. I'll have to put you on hold. We have some more big news coming in. Water Resources Minister D.K. Shivkumar bats for Ambarish's statue. Now, late actor Ambarish's statue should be erected, is what the Water Resources Minister says. This is the latest news that we are bringing to all our viewers. Water Resources Minister D.K. Shivkumar has now batted for Ambrish's statue. Late actor Ambrish's statue should be erected, is what the Water Resources Minister has to say.
ಇದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ. ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಆದಂಥ ಅನೇಕ ಕಹಿ ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಭಾಳ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಈ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋದು. ಪಾಪ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು, ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಟೀಮು, ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ಶಾಸಕರುಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ತಮ್ಮ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಏನಂದರೆ, ನಾವು ಮಂಡಿಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಯಿತು. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡಿಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಜನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಅವರು ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು ಭಾಳ ಹಿಂಸೆ ಆಗೋದು. ಸದ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಏರ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ನವರು ಅವರ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಸೊ ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆಯಿತು. ನಮ್ಮ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿನ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ, ಇದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕೆಲಸ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಕಲಾವಿದರಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಕ್ಷದ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಇದೊಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಗೌರವ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
Well, now Prajwal, coming back to you on that note, first it was Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy who stated that the government will take steps to construct memorial for the rebel star, and now D.K. Shivkumar also batting for the same. What more details can you share with us at this moment?
Right now, what we can say is there is a lot of politics in this regard that has happened, because both JDS and Congress are trying to take their own personal mileage. Because what happened was H.D. Kumaraswamy tried to score some brownie points in shifting the mortal remains of Ambarish from Bengaluru to Mandya, and he went on harping and repeating the same statement over and over again, saying that it is the state government which made the wishes of the people of Mandya true. And now, not to be left behind, the coalition partner being Congress and Water Resources Minister Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, actively a part of the Congress, is now claiming that a statue will be built over there, and he is only telling what the Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy had told in clear and plain words, saying that the memorial will be built over here. But what we also need to understand here, Neha, is that in the Kantirava studio now, it is only of 20 acres, and already 10 to 11 acres has already been occupied by the Prasad Studios, and the remaining 6 acres has been occupied by Prasad Studios, 5 acres has been occupied by the sets which has been erected in the Kantirava Studios, or it is basically a mini film city in the heart of the city, which has been given for the Karnataka Film Chamber of Commerce, so that if there is any sort of immediate shoot or urgent shoots, they can construct a makeshift temporary set immediately and start proceeding or start going ahead with the shoots. And in this way, the Kantirava studio has helped a lot of small budget movies to thrive off late since 2000. But now all of a sudden the Kantirava studio being converted into a memorial, that is questionable over here, because now there are several public interest litigations coming here asking as to why is permission being given to build yet another memorial, because Dr. Rajkumar as well as Parvatama Rajkumar's memorial is taken up already a good 5 to 6 acres, and for Ambrish's memorial they have already taken up a good 1 to 1.5 acre now. But we still do not know as to where will the memorial be built, exactly near the spot where the funeral pyre of Ambrish was lit. If that is the case, then altogether all the 3 memorials, somewhere roughly calculating, would be taking around 8 to 8.5 acres. So 11 acres that has already been used plus 8.5 acres that has been used will be 19.5. So that apart, the troubles for the film industry is that apart now. What happened to Vishnuvardhan's memorial? Because when members or the family members of Vishnuvardhan and the very same person that we are seeing on our screens, Mr. Ambrish, asked space for the memorial of Dr. Vishnuvardhan, the state government then, which was being led by Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa, outrightly said that they will be giving the permission. But again, there were a lot of public interest litigations that were filed in this regard, and we also very well know that traditionally Rajkumar's fans as well as Dr. Vishnuvardhan's fans were at loggerheads co-eds, and it became a sort of a family prestige or a fight for prestige and power over here. And they did not allow Vishnuvardhan's memorial to be built. And what is even very sad over here is that despite the fact that he was a funeral pyre was lit for Vishnuvardhan at the Abhiman Studios near Uttarahalli, till this day no memorial has been built for Dr. Vishnuvardhan over here, because the land where he was actually the funeral pyre was lit, it is actually a land which is under litigation, because the 75% of the land in the Abhiman Studios belongs to the forest department, and there is a lot of statue politics that is being played around here. So DK Shivkumar just asserting the fact that only Ambrish's memorial will now be built will again create a lot of anger among the fans of Dr. Vishnuvardhan. And will also Vishnuvardhan's memorial be built, or will anybody propose for building Vishnuvardhan's memorial at the Kantirva studio? That has to be seen, Neha.
That's right, Prajwal. We have some big news coming in. KFCC Secretary Bama Harish requests to rename Racecourse Road on Twitter. Racecourse should be named after Ambarish is what Bama Harish has to say. Haveli further added he discusses the issue at the meeting in Film Chamber. This is the big news that we are currently tracking at this moment for all the News9 viewers. KFCC Secretary Bama Harish has now requested to rename Racecourse Road after Ambarish, and he stated that he has in fact discussed the issue at the meeting in Film Chamber. Will the Racecourse Road be renamed after Ambarish? That remains to be seen. But as of now, this is the latest. Bama Harish, the KFCC Secretary, has requested to rename the road after Ambarish. Bama Harish has also discussed this particular issue at the meeting in Film Chamber. Well, more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Prajwal. Now, Prajwal, over to you.
Oh yes, Neha, we have seen that there is officially nothing called as the Racecourse Road in Bengaluru, but also let's go and speak to the Secretary, Mr. Bama Harish. Bama Harish ಅವರ NEWS9 ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ ರೇಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ರಸ್ತೆನ ಬಂದು ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವರ ಹೆಸರು ಇಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ರೇಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ರೋಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ದೇವರಾಜ್ ಅರಸ್ ರೋಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೂಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ದೇವರಾಜ್ ಅರಸ್ ಅವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗಾಗ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕಾಗ್ಲಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಮಸಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮಾಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೂಗ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಏನು ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ್ಲೂ ರೇಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇವರಾಜ್ ಅರಸ್ ರೋಡ್ನ ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲೇ ಏನೋ ರೀನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಹೇಗೆ?
ಇದೇ ದೇವರಾಜ್ ಅರಸ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇದೇ ನಾಯಕರು, ಬಟ್ ರೇಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ರಸ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಟ್ ಅದ ನನ್ಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ತಮ್ಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಬರೀ ರೇಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ರಸ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವ್ರ ರಸ್ತೆ ನಾಮಕರಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ.
ಬಟ್ ಹರೀಶ್ ಅವರೇ, ಈಗ ದೇವರಾಜ್ ಅರಸ್ ರಸ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಈಗ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ವೇ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಹಿಂದೆನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ. 90s ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದನ್ನ ದೇವರಾಜ್ ಅರಸ್ ರಸ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು, ನಾಮಕರಣ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ನೀವ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಈಗ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ರೋಡ್ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಈಗ ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ರೋಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ DK ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್ಕಾರ, HD ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಮೆಮೋರಿಯಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಕಂಠೀರವ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಸ್, ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವ್ರು ತುಂಬಾ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಮೆಮೋರಿಯಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ರಸ್ತೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಬೇರೆ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನಾದ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಖಂಡಿತ ನಂಗೆ ಅಧಿಕೃತ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ದೇವರಾಜ ರಸ್ತೆ ಅಧಿಕೃತ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ರೇಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ರಸ್ತೆ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ, ಸೊ ಆ ರಸ್ತೆಗೆ ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ನಾಮಕರಣ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೇವರಾಜ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಇದೆ ನಾಯಕರು ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಸೇವೆ ಅಪಾರ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆ ತರ ಅಧಿಕೃತವಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರ ರಸ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು ರಸ್ತೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅದು ಗುರುತಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ.
ಗುರುತಿಸಿದೀರಾ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ?
ಇನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಗುರುತಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಏಂತಕ್ಕೆ ರೇಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಬಂತು ಬಾಮಾ ಹರೀಶ್ ಅವ್ರ? ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಐಗೊಂಡ್ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ರೇಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ರಸ್ತೆ ಕೂಡ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದೇ ರಸ್ತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ವಾಣಿಜ್ಯ ಮಂಡಿ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು.
ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಹೆಸರು ಇದೆ, ಖಂಡಿತ ಅವ್ರು ಸೂಕ್ತ ಅನ್ಸ್ತು. ಸೊ ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಶೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅದು ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರಸ್ತೆಯನ್ನು ಗುರುತಿಸಿ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಹರೀಶ್ ಅವರೇ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಖಂಡಿತ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ರಸ್ತೆನ ಗುರುತಿಸಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಡಿ. ಸೊ ಸರ್ಕಾರನು ನೀವು ಏನಂತ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಬಾಮಾ ಹರೀಶ್ ಅವರೇ NEWS9 ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಬಾಮಾ ಹರೀಶ್. He clearly told that he had no idea that the racecourse road was officially called as the Devraj Aras road there, and he said that he will take back his request, and he will also make sure and look into alternative roads, and he will keep a proposal in front of the state government so that they consider the proposal. Because let's also not forget the fact that Ambrish's contribution towards the field of politics, towards the field of films is huge. And when asked as to why Bama Harish wanted the racecourse road itself, he told that Ambrish had a love for the horses, a love for the turf, so that is one. And incidentally, even the KFCC chamber is also on the racecourse road. So therefore, he wanted this road to be named. So several coincidences coming in this relationship with the racecourse road and Ambrish, Neha.
That's right, Prajwal. Many thanks for joining us with those details. That was my colleague Prajwal Prasad talking to KFCC Secretary Bama Harish, who stated that he was not aware that Racecourse Road is also being called as Devraj Aras Road. He stated that he is going to take back his request, but on the other side, he is also going to continue with, he is also going to see some alternate roads where this request can be put, and of course it can be, those particular roads can be named after Ambarish. Well, it wasn't just lakhs of his fans and family that were heartbroken. Ambi's four-legged pals are clearly devastated as well. Ambarish's dogs Kanwar and Bulbul, who used to take a walk with Ambi every day, were seen emotionally distressed. They were also taken out for a walk, but clearly they were seen as emotionally distressed. Well, they were very close to Ambarish, of course, who used to take really good care of them, and also used to go out to take them for a walk every day. And right on your screens are the visuals coming in from his residence, where we can see the dogs, of course. Who says that only humans can feel? They're clearly, they are in fact devastated, they're shattered, they have lost their human father. Well, also I'm joined by Rohit Gowda, the trainer of Ambarish's dogs. First of all, many thanks, Mr. Gowda, for joining us on this broadcast. And now, to begin with, of course, a look of devastation can clearly be seen on these dogs. Just tell us, when did Ambarish, buy these two dogs?
So this was 8 years back when he bought his first dog, Kanwar.
All right.
And after 2 years, we got Bulbul.
Okay.
So he's a female dog for him. And they were very loving pets, they love Ambarish as well as Abhishek.
Okay.
So they are actually not eating food from past 1 day.
Okay. They've not eaten anything at all, or they just...
No, they are they're feeling somewhat awkward in the family, and I took Kanwar and Bulbul to meet Ambarish's body. So they are a little bit saddened right today.
Okay. You also took them for a walk this morning. So how was the response? Like, were they,
They actually doesn't know what has happened to him, or, they are just, they have this daily exercise, every day people come and go. So they are feeling somewhat special today.
All right.
They don't know what is happening right now. But, they are feeling a little bit sad also.
All right. So Ambarish used to spend most of his time with them, is it?
Yeah, mostly in the mornings he used to spend before going out or something like that.
Okay, so did he also used to take them for walks every day?
Yeah, not every day, weekly twice or once he used to take. So he used to stay in flat all the time, but dogs were in Jaynagar house.
Okay.
So yeah, like that.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, all right. Many thanks, Mr. Rohit Gowda, for joining us on this broadcast. That was the trainer of these two dogs, who is, in fact, stating that the dogs have now refused to eat anything. They have not eaten anything from the past one day, and they still do not know what exactly has happened, and they are wondering, where did Amrish go? Well, of course, the trainer also mentioned about Ambrish's son Abhishek and stated that Ambrish and Abhishek both were pretty close to the dogs, and there Abhishek trying his best to make sure that at least they eat something, but looks like there is no positive response from their side. Right on your screens are the visuals coming in from his residence, JP Nagar, where, of course, the son there, Abhishek, trying his best to condole the dogs, wherein he himself is shattered over the sad and sudden demise of his father, Ambarish. Well, on that note, we slip into a quick break. News and updates continue on the other side. Do stay with us.
51 बेशकीमती जड़ी बूटियों से युक्त कश्मीरी केसर युक्त पतंजलि स्पेशल च्यवनप्राश खाइए, रोगों से लड़ने की पूरी ताकत पाइए।
पतंजलि 1 लीटर सोयाबीन ऑयल के साथ 15 रुपए की हल्दी फ्री।
धीरे, अरे टेंशन नहीं धोनी भाई, संभल। धोनी भाई, मैं ठीक हूँ।
अरे तू नहीं, मेरा फ्लोर।
फ्लोर भी ठीक है।
इंडिगो फ्लोर पेंट, सब कुछ सहे, सालों साल चले।
इंडिगो फ्लोर पेंट।
इंडिगो।
कार्ड पे पकौड़ा। 27 लाख से ज्यादा दुकानों में चले, ताकि इंडिया को पकौड़ों वाली खुशियां भी मिले। मास्टर कार्ड,
क्योंकि कुछ खुशियां हैं प्राइसलेस।
There are so many. It's so difficult to point out one thing. Because always what's most important for me was the genuineness with which he used to approach actors, the new actors. I was a new actor when I acted in his first film. It was my third film. I was so scared of this man, but he's the one who came and encouraged me, patted on my back and said, "Don't do it, you're doing well." He's always been like that. And we loved the way he used to scold us, because behind that scolding there was so much of affection, there was so much of love. And he was he was a guiding factor. Any problem, anywhere, you wanted counseling, you wanted some kind of a, help or anything, he was always there and he would always solve it. And we are really missing that. And the whole generation is gone. We really miss him. We don't know whom to look up to when you have a problem. We always had this Ambarish, any problem, we would go there, he's there. But now there is a vacuum. I don't know what's going to happen. But personally, for all of us, it's a great loss. It's a great loss. Of all the parties, everyone loved him. He was beyond political parties for me. Whichever party they belonged to, everybody loved him. That was his quality.
Normally, leadership is acquired or nurtured. In his case, it